What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's do a little recap over our free picks yesterday. So we ended up 3-2 on our free picks. Randall over 15.5 points, ended up chalking. Dude had 11 points with like 11 minutes left to go in the third quarter. I don't know what happened in the third quarter. He got pulled early in the third quarter, which I thought they were just resting him, and he would come back. So he came back at like 3 minutes left in the third, played the rest of the third. I expected him to start the fourth. He didn't come back the fourth quarter to like 5 minutes, and he came in with Ant-Man. So it's just, I don't know what was going on with Randall's time that last game, but it wasn't his normal allotment of minutes that I'm aware of. But he did chalk us. And we had Towns over PRA. Towns had 35 PRA in the third quarter and only needed 6 more in the fourth, and it was a close game. I assumed Towns was going to just cash easy, but ended up chalking us, man. Only had 36. Only got like 1 PRA that fourth quarter, which is absolutely ridiculous. Then we had Mobley, Hartenstein, and Vucevic, which all cashed for us. So 3-2 day. Not great, not horrible. Wish we could have got the sweep. We're now on a 13-2 run in our last 3 videos and a 18-3 run in the last 4. So we've been killing these free picks. Up on the screen, you're going to see all of our VIP plays from yesterday, which we had a really good day. There's one play on there that I don't have added yet, and that is Cat PRA, which needs to go on there, which was an X. So anyway, wait, did he add Yeah, okay. So Cat's the only one I'm missing on there. Randall's still on there. So yeah, so 16-4 is what our total record was for yesterday. Had an insanely good day of VIP. I am going to pull up some of the winning slips for you guys once again. So we posted this slip right here. We had Zubac and Vucevic on Underdog, which cashed for $267. Sleeper, we had an insanely good day. So we had SGA and Zubac, which was discount, which we can pay $75 on discounts for the ones that keep asking. We do have Sleeper VIP status. You get VIP status on both Sleeper and Prizepicks from betting a lot of money over a long period of time. It's just how it is. When you've been on the app for a while and you played a lot of money, they'll eventually offer you this. So if you are wondering how to do that, maybe I've heard people that have asked Prizepicks for VIP and they've said yes. So maybe you can ask them, but you're going to have to message support or something about that. But $75 for 2 or $195 on that one. Played this college football slip right here, which is 75 for 176. Played this one right here, AD and Ant-Man for 75 for 205, which cashed. And I think that was all of our slips. Yeah, that was all of our sleeper slips. Prizepicks, SGA, Scotty Barnes cashed it $100 for 300. Vucevic, Patrick Mahomes, $100 for 200, cashed it. And then Trey Young and Cat rebounds, we cashed that one $100 for 200. Overall, man, yesterday was an awesome day, and hopefully we can keep this going. Now, I do want to give you guys a free month of VIP, so I'm going to pick a winner randomly from the comments. I have had people ask this before. This is 100% fair, man. It's literally randomly selects a comment down below. It doesn't incorporate duplicate comments, so if you spam hi, whatever in the comments, you're not going to get but one comment and one entry or whatever. So it does do it fair, in my opinion. But if we get 150 likes in this video, I'll do this in tomorrow's video too. I'll pick a random comment down below to win a free month of VIP. So make sure you guys hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and yeah, let's go ahead and pick our winner from yesterday. You do have to be subscribed to win, by the way, so hit that sub button if you haven't already. Winner of the video is going to be Santa Loves Jax, who said fire. Yeah, I'm just going to call you Jax. Jax, send me a message on Discord. I got you a free month of VIP, and I do appreciate the love and support from every single one of you. If you guys want to get all of our plays, head on over to our Patreon or our WAP, whichever one you guys prefer. There is a discount on WAP right now. If you go to the Discovery page and you type in code FRIDAY, all caps, when you purchase, you will get 25% off your entire purchase. So you can do that for yearly, monthly, or weekly memberships. But WAP and Patreon link are down below. It's totally up to you which one you sign up for. You only need one of those. I've had people try to sign up for both of them. Don't sign up for 2 of them. You only need one, whichever platform you like better. And links down there. You do also get a free month if you sign up for any of our partnered apps. That includes Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, DGF, Better, and Parlay Play. Any of those apps get you a free month of VIP. I am pushing Sleeper and Parlay Play a lot right now. Parlay Play is one not many people have, so a lot of people can get a free month to sign up for Parlay Play. Code Fantasy Aces down below. Deposit at least $10, and you got a free month of VIP. And Parlay Play has been killing it, man. But anyways, guys, let's jump in to these free picks for today. So first free pick. Well, the way I'm doing this, I'm feeling generous today, guys. I'm giving away 3 NBA and 3 college football props. Now, NBA is a little rough today, so this slate, bear with me on it. There's a lot of variables that aren't out yet, whether or not like LaMelo is going to play. There's some other injury news that we got to wait for. Giannis is a game time decision. I'm assuming Giannis is going to play, but we don't know for sure on a lot of this. So bear with me. I do like these props a lot though, and let's hope we get a 6-0 sweep. So we're going to start with NBA. That way, for the people who can't watch or can't play college football, you can skip through after or end the video, whatever you want to do after the NBA is done, and then we'll jump over to college football. So first one for today is going to be from man KD. So Kevin Durant, he is back. He played his full allotment of minutes last game, playing against Golden State. Should be a close game. Now I got this on chalkboard at like a 1.5x payout at 29.5 PRA. So you're getting a 3-point discount, and it's barely any. I mean, it's a little bit less of a payout. It's like a 1.5x, which is, I mean, that's still good, man. That's not even close to a Goblin. A Goblin's like a 1.2x. So if you're looking at that, man, it's somewhere in between a Goblin and a regular line at 29.5, which is really good. So that's what I locked in. I'm locking into 29.5 as a free pick. I still like the 32.5. This was actually 33.5 a minute ago, so it did get bumped down. But I like the 32.5 as well, if you guys want to take that. But 29.5 on chalkboard is what I'm running, and I highly recommend you guys maybe take advantage of what chalkboard has it at. We'll see what Durant is over here on Parlay Play. I don't think it was nearly as good as chalkboard. Yeah, they had a 1.36x for 29.5 and 1.78 for 32.5. So you can get it whichever one you want. I'm taking the 1.5x on chalkboard. Hopefully it doesn't get bumped down before I make this video. But 29.5, man, is what I'm running for that. If you want to take your chances on the full payout for 32.5, I like it there as well. But let's go and pull them up over here on Outlier. So if you guys want a free trial of Outlier, link is down in the description as well. 7 days for free. You can see it does say 33.5. This is what he was at. We're going to jump down to 29.5. At 29.5, man, he's cashed his 10 of 11 games on the season. Missed it one game versus the Clippers. Head-to-head, he's cashed it all 3 games he's played versus Golden State. 41 and 42 his last 2 games. He had 41. None of those are from this season. But averaging 38 PRA, averaging 37 PRA on the season. Looking at injury news, Bradley Beal's game time decision, Nurkic's game time decision. Obviously, that will affect KD's stats a lot. And regardless, I think he plays. If you look at the Warriors, Kuminga and Curry are both game time decision. Not sure what's going to happen there for that. But regardless, I think our man KD cashes this number. And I like it. So I got our man Kevin Durant locked in over 29.5 PRA. If you guys don't like that line, like I said, you can take his original. But 29.5 is what I'm taking. And that's what I'm going to run on the free pick list for tomorrow. But yeah, guys, that's pick number 1. Pick number 2 of the day. They don't have this on Prizepicks. None of the books are having this right now. It's never mind, man. It just made me look stupid. I promise you, 5 minutes ago, 2 minutes before I made this video, Maxey was not on the board on here or on Parlay Play. So if he's on both right now, then they are on some BS. So he's still not on Parlay Play. But I was a little upset because Maxey was not on any book except for chalkboard. But I'm taking Maxey over 24.5 points. Now, looking at this, Embiid is still out tonight. Playing against Detroit. It's a good matchup. I hope they don't blow Detroit out, to be honest. I don't think they will without Embiid. But Paul George's game time decision as well. Let's pull this up. Let's pull Maxey up. So he's been shooting a lot of shots, man. Last game, he was a little sweaty at first, and then he just popped off randomly and shot like 30 shots and scored 40 points. So that's how it went. Or yeah, last game scored 39. But anyway, he's cashed his 6 of 11 games. He's averaging almost 26 points per game on the season. If you look at Detroit, they give up 11th in the league in points allowed. Go to point guard at 6th, shooting guard is 4th. Don't give up a lot of stats to the guard position, but I don't think it's going to affect our man Maxey tonight because coming down here to Embiid being out. If you take Paul George out as well, he's cashed this in 5 of 8 games with 29 points per game on average with a 45 versus Pacers, 32 last game versus Detroit. But we're going to come over here. We're going to assume Paul George plays, and we're going to bet based off of that. So looking at this, man, he's cashed at 6 of 10, averaging 27.5 points per game head-to-head versus Detroit. He cashed his last game with 32. Last shot attempts, he had 25 shot attempts. He made 48% of them, which was 12 of 25. He had 10 3 attempts, only made two. So he could have had a better game than that, man. At 25 shot attempts, Maxey's getting 25 points. If you look at him on the season, he's averaging 23 attempts without Embiid. He had 34 his last game. Now, the few before that, man, he only had 13, 17, 13. It really depends on how his shot is, and sometimes he's not going to take as many attempts. But on average, he is averaging 23 per game, and I like this play. I'm taking a chance on Maxey tonight. I'm going to lock him in. He hasn't sold me many times this season, and I'm running with Maxey at 24.5 points. If you guys want to tell that, it is 24.5 on Chalkboard, 24.5 on Prizepicks as well. I like both. But anyway, that's pick number 2. Pick number 3, this is going to be a goblin place. It's going to be our first legit goblin of the day. I only have 2 of those, but it's going to be for our man Malcolm Brogdon. So I'm taking Brogdon over 17.5 PRA, playing against the Bucks. We already went over that. Giannis' game time decision. I'm assuming Giannis is going to play. I don't know for sure, but Brogdon's been killing this line, man. So let's go ahead and pull up our boy Malcolm Brogdon. They are still missing Kyle Kuzma. But at 17.5, you can see he's cashed just 4 of 6 games on the season. If you look at his minutes, he's playing around 23 minutes per game, which isn't a lot. But on the last 4 games, dude, he's killed this line, averaging, let's just do the last 5, averaging 22 PRA in the last 5 games. If you take out that game right there, it's well over mid-25s. So dude has been killing this line. Head-to-head, he's cashed it both games versus Milwaukee last season. Now, he was playing 35 minutes a game last season for Portland, so you can't really look at that number, and it doesn't really match up to what's happening this season because his minutes are cut, man. He ain't playing many minutes, but he has been playing well. Minutes could end up going up. Injury news, you can see they're missing Kyle Kuzma, Sadiq Bey, and then Tristan. Looking at the Bucks, they have Giannis is pretty much the only one we need to look at for game time decision. I'm assuming he plays, but that's what I like. So looking at Milwaukee, give up a decent amount of stats, 12th in points, 24th in rebounds, and 11th in assists. If you go to the point guard position, it's tons of stats in every position, or in every they give up a lot in every stat. Man, I'm struggling to say what I'm trying to say. But shooting guard, same thing. They give up a lot of points, a lot of rebounds, not quite as many assists. But I like this play for Brogdon, dude. I'm giving him a chance tonight. I think he's going to cash this pretty easy, and I'm locking him in over 17.5 PRA. If you want to lock in his original line at 21.5, I didn't dislike the original line. His minutes just scare me. Doesn't get very many minutes, so that 21.5 is a lot for the amount of minutes he plays. If they give him 26 and 27 minutes, I think he cashes 21.5 easy, but who knows what's going to happen. So I'm risking it with the Goblin instead, and that's what I've got locked in. So Malcolm Brogdon, 17.5 PRA is pick number 3. For the next 3 picks, we will be jumping over to college football for the ones who have been waiting. Love us some college football. So first pick for college football, 2 of them actually are going to be for the Kentucky game. Now, Kentucky's playing against Louisville. It's obviously rivalry weekend. And I love these 2 plays, man. So we're going to go over to the Kentucky quarterback, Cutter Boley. We got him at 169.5 passing yards, locked in the over on this one versus Louisville. So Cutter, I think last game was the first game he's actually had a chance to play. And I'm not in the wrong thing. I'm in the wrong thing. So Cutter Boley. Oh, my goodness, dude. It's too early. I'm struggling. Over 169.5 passing yards. Louisville's give up a decent amount of stats to teams. So he has played the last 2 games. He had 130 yards versus Murray, played 160 versus Texas his last game. He hasn't played the full game, though. He barely played any at all versus Texas. We obviously start with Brock Vandergriff. And Cutter looked good, man. Cutter's starting quarterback this week. I think Cutter's going to have a great game, especially versus Louisville. If you look up Louisville, they give up 84th in the nation in passing yards allowed at 230 passing yards per game. Give up a decent amount of stats to the quarterback position. Decent amount of stats in general. Louisville hasn't had a super good defense. It's hit or miss depending on the day. But I do think this is going to be a competitive game. I don't think anybody's getting blew out this game. I don't think it's going to be super high scoring, but I do think it's going to be enough offense for our man Boley to cash this play. If you come over here and look at Louisville's defense, look at Kentucky's offense. Louisville gives up 229 per game. Kentucky gets 185, which is not a lot of passing yards, but that's with Vandergriff. Vandergriff likes to scramble a lot, and they like to feed Sumo. If Boley starts having a good game, man, they're going to throw this ball up. Looking at the defense, rushing defense, 133 yards per game on average versus Louisville gives up. And then if you go over here, it's 144 per game for Kentucky. So I like this play for Cutter Boley. I've got him locked in. If you want to fade it, you can. If you don't, you can tell it. But that's pick number 1. And then I'm running to the other side of this, man. The exact same play. We're taking our man Tyler Shough. We're taking him over 232.5 pass yards. Now, Kentucky has a good defense, but I don't think they're going to be able to stop Louisville from throwing the ball on them tonight. And looking at this play, I've got him locked in already. But taking up our man Tyler, over 232.5 pass yards. He has cashed just 8 of 11 games this season. He's averaging 280 passing yards per game. If you look at Kentucky, they have a really good defense. Only give up 189 passing yards per game. Regardless, man, I think 232 is too low for what Shough's been doing. He only threw for 156 versus Clemson, but I think he's going to have a better game tonight. So looking at this, offense versus defense, you can look at Kentucky's passing defense, 188. They give up 285. You can see it's a little over the middle, so it's favored for Louisville to have a decent passing game compared to rush game, 144 yards allowed per game. They get 167. It's about the same, right at the middle. So you have to go by this with a grain of salt. That doesn't really mean a lot. I just like to look at it when I'm looking at defense versus offense. Obviously, Louisville passes the ball 55% of the time. They're going to throw a little bit more than they run, but they will run the ball some too. And I do like this play for our man Tyler Shough. And I got him locked in over 232.5 pass yards. If I'm butchering his last name, I'm sorry. But I heard Shough, I've heard all kinds of names for him. I'm calling him Shough. We'll see if I get hated on for that one. But anyway, that's pick number 5 for the day. And for our 6th final play of the day, it is going to be for our man Lenore Sellers. We are taking the Carolina running back versus Clemson. And I'm taking his Goblin over 174.5. So the last Goblin play of the day. I like this play a lot, man. I think this is going to be a really good game. I'm kind of leaning towards South Carolina to win this game. Now, it is in Clemson. This is going to be a rowdy game. I live in South Carolina. I live right near Clemson, to be honest with you. And I've been to some Carolina games. It gets rowdy. Been to some Kentucky Carolina games. I've been to some Clemson games. Both fans, they're pretty rough sometimes. If there's Clemson and Carolina fans watching, I am sorry. Don't jump me next time you see me. But anyways, 174.5 pass yards. I like this play. I think it's going to be a close game. I don't think either team's getting blew out, but I can see it going either way. I don't think Clemson's going to come out here and destroy Carolina at all. I don't think Carolina's going to come out here and destroy Clemson, but I could see Carolina pulling off the dub tonight, to be honest with you, because they have looked insane the last few weeks. But let's go ahead and pull them up. Passing yards allowed to get at 191.5, and now we're going to 174.5. Sorry. Cashed it 6 straight games, 6 of his last 10. You can see he started throwing the ball better, man. So he started out, he wasn't doing very many passing yards. He was running the ball a lot, scrambling a lot. They were giving feeding the ball to Sanders a lot. And he started throwing the ball a little bit more. 238, 174, 244, 238. Then 353, 307. These last few games, man, he has been destroying the passing game. Looking at Clemson, 55th in the league in passing yards allowed at 211 per game. If you come over here to the offense versus defense, it's leaning more towards rushing yards because Clemson has the same rushing ranking as they do passing rate ranking and yards per allowed. So 210 and then 140. Both are ranked 55. And you can see Carolina's running game is a little bit better. Now, that being said, 175 is really, really low. They throw the ball run the ball 58% of the time, so they're not going to throw it as much. But they have been throwing it more lately. So I'm taking the 175. You can run some passing yards, rushing yards, whatever you want to do on this. It's totally up to you. But this is what I'm taking. So I'm taking Lenore Sellers over 174.5 passing yards, and I've got it locked in. So those are our 6 plays. Let's do a little recap before we end this video. I'm taking Kevin Durant at 29.5 on Chalkboard. You can take his original line if you want. I got 29.5. KD. Pick number 2, we got Tyrese Maxey, 24.5 points. I've got him locked in. Pick 3, Malcolm Brogdon over 17.5 PRA. I've got him locked in already. I like this play. You can play his 21.5 original line if you want. 17.5 is what I'm running on the stats. Pick number 4, Cutter Boley over 169.5 pass yards. Like the play versus Louisville. Think it's going to be a competitive game, and I think it gets 170. Fourth one, Tyler Shough over 232.5 passing yards versus Kentucky. Same concept. I think it's going to be a competitive game. I think both passing yards are going to go over. And then we got Lenore Sellers over 174.5 pass yards versus Clemson. Another game that I think is going to be really competitive. So, college football Saturday, rivalry weekend. I wanted to do a college football video, but some people don't like college football or can't play it. So, I'm going to make this titled NBA. We're going to throw some NBA picks in first. Hopefully, you guys are okay with that. Anyways, make sure you guys leave a like and a comment on this video for a chance at free VIP. Let me know if you guys sign up for any of our partner apps for a free month. Send me a message on Discord. I'll get you added in there. Join our VIP if you haven't already. And if you don't want a VIP and you just want to join the Discord server, link for that is down in the description. You can ask us any questions you want. We'll give you our best and honest advice. And anyways, guys, hope you'll have an awesome day. Hope you'll have a great weekend. And I will see y'all in tomorrow's video.